Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, this femininity coach and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So we're going to talk more about this leadership followership. Women aren't fit to be wives for this reason. Now, I want y'all to listen closely to this clip. He's going to pose a question, and then the woman that I believe this woman is his wife, attempts to answer it, but I need y'all to listen real close to this answer. So we can actually hear what really disqualifies these women at this point. Okay?
Do a woman feel like that she always got to say something to him that she knows is going to bruise his ego?
I'm so glad you asked that. Can I answer?
Please.
So I remember you and I, we weren't even married. We were dating. And I told you something and you said, Tiffany, it's not what you said. It's the spirit behind how you said it. And when you said that, it stung me. With women, the reason why most of us can sometimes be overly vocal is because when I am fully submitted to you, where you lead me affects my life. And if you're leading me in the wrong direction, it is natural for me to say, hey, stop. We're going the wrong way. I love you, but I'm not willing to die with you in this bad decision.
I agree.
So what I've learned is I can pray to God, and in the moment, God will either tell me, Tiffany, be silent, or the other part, he will say, Tiffany, pray about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the way to be able to say this to your husband without offending your husband.
Yeah.
Because another dangerous thing is when a man has a lot of yes people around him.
You're right.
And then a woman has no voice to be able to say, I'm your helpmate.
I agree.
I'm not trying to bruise your ego, but I'm trying to help you not make this awful decision. But once again, it is the spirit behind how I say it.
And the timing.
Absolutely.
Why is it, do a woman feel like that she always got to say something?
Now, I need y'all to understand that she did not answer that man's question. He asked, why do women feel the need to talk to men in a way that she knows is going to bruise his ego? In other words, he's asking, why aren't women more mindful of the tone in which they speak to their men? That's what he's asking. She didn't answer that question. She went on to tell him about how she didn't like his leadership and why she was going to talk back because she doesn't like the leadership that he provides to her. Okay. And I like the comments this time because the comments are really on point. He said she didn't directly answer his question. And then the woman said, you just said you don't respect his leadership out loud because nah. Shaking my head, saying it slowly doesn't make it right. She's wearing the pants and she didn't answer. She spoke around it. Someone else said she really didn't say anything. Okay. Another person said not one answer, a whole lot of nothing. He talking about he get it. Boy, she beat around that bush. She didn't answer the question. I call BS. Some of these are women that are calling BS on the foolishness. And she did not answer that question. But what she did was she revealed how today's women think, even the married ones. How they be thinking. I don't like your leadership. Ma'am, you're the one being led. How you know it's the wrong way? How do you know his decision is bad? That's what I want to know. You're talking up about a bad decision and what the outcomes is going to be. But how do you know what the outcomes is going to be? Listen, there's a such thing as offering your perspective to your husband. Okay. He may come to you and he's talking to you about some things that's going on. And, these are important things. And he just kind of wants your input. He wants your insight, things of that nature. I keep telling y'all, he doesn't want you to solve his problem. He's not looking for you to try to have foresight and then avert the so-called bad outcome that you have figured is going to happen. That is not that. First of all, that's masculine. Nobody asked you that. You don't know where I'm leading you to. I'm talking to you about it. And I'm letting you know what my thought process is or what my plan is or all these different things. I'm looking for your feminine insight into these things. What do you think from a feminine perspective? How you're able to give him that feminine perspective is basically you give him your thoughts and you give him your feelings about that because he's thought about it. He's asking you for your feelings on it. Okay. Now, when you are giving him this, you are not to be trying to tell him about how you don't trust his leadership and how you don't trust the outcome or because what you're really telling him is you don't think he thought about the possible outcomes of the decisions that he's trying to make. You're also telling him that you know what decision he's gonna make. Okay. And you know better than him about what this is going to be. Now, this doesn't mean that men are infallible or that they don't ever make a wrong choice or that they don't ever make a mistake or they don't ever do something and it didn't quite work out the way in which they plan for it to work out. That's just, that's human. All right. No one's perfect. Men are not perfect. His decision making is not perfect. His problem solving is not perfect. However, submission means that you go through the good outcome and the bad outcome. You go through the planned and expected outcome and the unexpected outcome. Okay? Even if you have an opinion on what he's doing or how he's doing it, you got to have enough wherewithal as a woman to not say that. Don't be bringing your mistrust of his leadership up because you can't trust it. If you don't trust his leadership, why are you there? Why are you there? What's wrong with you? I wouldn't be with my husband if I didn't trust his leadership. Okay? If I didn't trust his decision making, if I didn't trust his foresight, if I didn't trust his problem solving, if I didn't trust none of this stuff, why am I here? And y'all got to ask yourself that question. What you with that man for? Talking about you don't trust his leadership out loud. And you going to tell him to his face that you don't trust his leadership. Because trust and believe, nobody takes it harder than your husband if he happens to make a decision that didn't pan out and it affected both of you or what have you in a not so good way or not the way that he wanted. He's 100% feeling that. And he's going to do whatever it is that he can to make up for it or to do better next time or whatever. He almost going to really beat himself up about it. You're probably going to have to step in and be like, you don't beat yourself up. It's okay. Like, it's okay, babe. You come on. It happens. And we going to get through this. It's like we get through everything. I support you through this like I support you through everything. And we listen. Reassure him. Let him know. that your faith in his leadership is not shaken just because there was a bump in the road. But y'all so quick to put your pants on and take your D out and start swinging it. Talking about, I don't trust where you going. Well, you know how you know. You the one being led, ma'am. That's like somebody taking you somewhere you ain't never been before, but you know you going the wrong way. Like, how you know? You ain't never been over here before. How you know we can't take this highway? For all you know, it's a shortcut. Men do not need y'all figuring behind him. That's what it is. Y'all be calling yourself figuring behind these men. And then when it don't come up how you think it's gonna come, now here you come talking about I don't want to do that. Then here come the rebellion, and here comes the bad followership, and here comes not participating properly with your husband, not supporting properly with your husband. Nobody said everything was going to turn out perfectly. Especially the way you think it is. Too many of y'all live in la la land. So a lot of stuff ain't about to turn out the way y'all think it's going to turn out. Y'all think y'all live in a Disney movie. That woman just sat here and offended her husband. And talking soft and talking slow don't make it no less offensive. She just told that man in his face she didn't like his leadership. How your husband supposed to take that? So now every decision he make, he looking at you like, I know you questioning it. Like, girl, if you don't knock that off. Anyway, jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.